Hello everybody, it's Rich220 and I want to see how this thing sounds cranking. Everything is, all the plugs are in, not all the wires. The vacuum advance has got to be put in yet. Let's see, the radiator and antifreeze, and I believe that's about it. Vacuum advance, coil, spark plug wires, spark plugs are in. Everything else is in. I just got to see what the hell this thing sounds like, because I've been at this since early this morning. I haven't seen nothing yet, so let's see. Yep, she's recording. Okay. So we're going to go like this. Bring it down. Open the door, Richard. Let's see if this thing sounds friggin' normal. Oh yeah, that sounds normal. That sounds like an engine that's going to run. I just had to hear it. I'm sorry, I had to hear it. Okay, radiator's coming out. I got very little bit more to go yet. I'll be done. Spark plug wires, radiator, set the timing. And then I have to, I got to tighten down the oil pan bolts. That's it. Because I had to readjust up here. That's a piece of broken vacuum advance. All right. Oh yeah, I already said that, vacuum advance. Okay, now. I like the battery where it is. I don't like it back in there. That's the problem. I think it's shorting out. Let's see what I got to do. Oh, I got to find two little bolts for the front of the oil pan. Then I got to get back underneath and I got to tighten everything down. Yeah, it definitely sounds normal now. It doesn't sound abnormal like it did before. It sounded like it had no compression. This time it's going, you can hear it cranking. It sounded like it had come up on a compression stroke. All right, I'm going to have to get up underneath this thing because I have to put these in. It's two corner bolts that go into the oil pan. And then I have to tighten down all the other ones, which are 3/8 or 7/16. I got the ratchet over here, so. All right. Then all it is, folks, is I put the radiator in. I hook up the two lines. I hook up the vacuum advance. Check to make sure that the harmonic is at top dead center. And then I guess I set the rotor underneath the distributor cap just before 1. That should be it. Well, let's get at it. I ain't going to get done by sitting here staring in Gaga land. Oh yeah, I got to put the suspension bolts back too. Now wait a minute, where did the piece go? The tool. I gotta find that tool. It makes sense to go underneath if you ain't got the thing in order to work on it. I'm cleaning this out anyway because there ain't much left to go. So much for the loser switch. I didn't need that either. I bought it, but I didn't need it. Torque wrench, ratchet, hammer, Let's see, all the spark plugs are in. I got number 1 and number 8 already plugged into the distributor. Spark plug wires. I'm freaking beat already. I've been at this all day. Almost since the crack of dawn. Alright, here's the tool. There it is. Alright. Now, as far as this falling off, all I got to do is make a hole in this underneath and the other piece and then reattach it. So I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, that's 1/2 inch. Okay, let me get back underneath here. I would actually, I don't know, maybe, let's see if I can do this. I don't know how clear it's going to be. Probably not very clear at all. I'm trying to do this so you guys can see too, but it's not going to be that easy because let me see, maybe that'll work. Have a look, see what happens. Alright, I got 1/2 inch and I got the 3/8 or 7/16. That's all I need. Shit. Gotta finish this up. Yep, can't sit here working on this thing forever. Wow. I don't remember it being that tight. Okay. Let's put that down and that down. What I'm doing is I'm tightening the oil pan bolts. They're very small, but they're original. Everything on this car is original. There's nothing that's been replaced. As far as the engine goes, the drivetrain is completely about as original as you're going to get. And I even looked at the freeze-out plugs. They look fine. I can't believe how good a shape this motor's in. You know? Okay, well, I gotta work like that. I gotta bring that around town. Bring it around town. Yeah, I get a little weird when I get tired. But this has got to be done. It ain't going to get done by itself, so. Oh, you should have seen me trying to tighten the exhaust manifold bolts. The last ones on the other side. Man, I felt like I had carpal tunnel syndrome in my freaking palm of my hands. I could only last for a couple of seconds, tighten them down, and that was it. I was like done. Well, this might be better without this. No, I can't, because then it'll just go a quarter turn. Come on now. Cooperate. Alright, that should be middle. Yeah, it takes a long time to get this stuff because it's an awkward position where it's at. But the only way you'd understand that is if you were under here. So, you have to bear with me, folks. I don't do the dubbing. I never have. I don't believe in it.
I believe you should see exactly what I'm doing, or at least as best as I can get you to see it, without any problems or hang-ups or issues, you know? Like, you can see me, I can see myself in the camera. So if I can see myself, you can see me. All right, got one more on this side. Okay, now we gotta take it off and do it again. Oh. Yeah, this exhaust has still got to go on yet over here. It's not on. And I think I just lost the nut on the other side. I'm not sure. I just saw something. Oh, it's from my my tool. Why is there shit like that? Okay, now this I have to jack this up because the pinion arm is stuck on the exhaust pipe, and the exhaust pipe is not. It's not. It's like one of the bolts is inside the exhaust, not outside of it. All right, now where's that one little bolt? All right, I can see the hole. Now let me see if I can get this in there. Oh, barely. Try not to let it go, because if I do, I know it's not going to go. It's not ready to go in yet. Well, maybe it is. Let's see. Where's the other? Where's the wrench? Half inch. Nope, that's 9/16. That's half inch. Crud. Okay. I don't know how the hell that got on there like that. It shouldn't be on there. Anything, it should have rolled right up into the frickin' thing. So I might have to jack up the engine once again in order to get that off. Alright, now, I need the wrench. Where's the wrench? Oh, the wrench is over here. Okay. See, at least on the other side I got more room than here. Over here I don't have any room. Wow. This is going to be a pain. I just want to make sure everything's tightened down. No excuses. Yeah, I'm going to have to lift the engine up a little bit in order to get that pipe out of there. Because the bolt's like right inside of the pipe. I think that's just about got it. Ain't got too much more to go as far as this side goes. Yeah, I like to bypass the areas that are a real pain. Like, I don't want to record them because, you know, I don't, I get very aggravated real easy over stupid things. But, you know, I mean, nobody's going to understand unless you're working on this. You got to be here in order to understand, you know. What the hell's it? Ship paint? You know, you got to be like a 300-pound dude, or almost 300-pound dude, and try and fit yourself in an area where you should be only like 180. All right, now that should be about the end of it as far as this goes. So I got the tie and chain cover back on. It's locked in. And I did it the easy way. I actually loosened the bolts of the oil pan and then put a screwdriver between the oil pan and the block and pushed it apart and then put it in. All right, let me get out of here. Look at being squished. You know you're getting old when it's hard for you to get up off the ground, that is. Okay, that back in here. All right, so you can pretty much see what I had to do down there. And that side was tight. The worst case scenario is I got to lift this side of the engine up though, because before I put the rack and pinion arm back on and get that manifold out of the pipe, because it don't belong in there. Yeah. Let's see, 7 is the back one, and 2. I think where 2 goes. I think 2 goes over there. So 7 goes on over on this side, and 2 goes on the passenger side in the back. Or is that 6? I don't know. But we'll figure it out. I got the firing order on, saved on the phone, so it's no big deal. What is a big deal though is this harmonic doesn't seem to want to line up with the fan. So I think I'm going to stop this video until I get done, so that way, you know, I don't have to do what I'm doing now, stop what I'm doing, and then come back when this is ready to be fired over, okay? Because I still have to go to the store, get gas for this, and, you know, otherwise she ain't going to fire. And I got to put belts on here, I got to get the exhaust out of there, I got to figure out the firing order, drop the distributor in the proper place. You know, I'm not done yet, so. I think that's going to do it. I think we'll let you go, and I'll come back when I'm ready to fire this over. If it's not today, then it'll be Monday. Mainly because I'll be too dang tired. I'm exhausted. I don't know what time it is, but I would say it's around 1 p.m. I'm looking at the sun taking a guess in my yard, because it starts out at like 8 in the morning when I'm out here. And then, you know, right now it's like over here somewhere.
So I'm thinking it's about 1. All right, please like and subscribe, hit the bell for post notifications, and leave a comment down below.